Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another College Football 25 Road to Glory Career Mode Series video, and Rec Gamer only has 4 regular season matchups left in his college football career. So yes, and today's matchup is a huge Southeastern Conference match here in Week 10 of the year 2027. We got number 4 ranked LSU Tigers. Finally, the College Football Playoff Committee started to respect LSU, going into Missouri to face off against the number 11 team in the nation, the Missouri Tigers. This is going to be a battle. Now, this is our second Tigers versus Tigers battle this year. We faced off against the Auburn Tigers earlier in Auburn, had a big win against the number 1 team. So now we're looking to crush the Missouri Tigers. Now, I do want to point out, I don't want to speak too soon, but this Missouri Tigers team, from a depth chart perspective, is one of the worst teams we played this year. So they have one of the worst secondaries we played and defensive lines. This should not be a close game, but they do have home field advantage, and we need to keep that into consideration, right? So just like always, I have timestamps for you all in the video description below. You can also see it at the bottom right of the screen right now. So if you want to go ahead and jump to the game, ahead the top stories, weekly agenda, and matchup preview, you can go ahead and do that. And if you get some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and there is new videos each and every day here on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel. But starting with the top stories of the week, you got a huge matchup for Illinois and Purdue this week. Number 6 Illinois versus 21 Purdue, and that's in Purdue. And for Illinois, it's one of those they have to win, right? Because if they get taken down by number 21 Purdue, they may move into that maybe 12 spot, first team out, or maybe even further down in the rankings. So that's a must-win game for Illinois. Now, South Carolina pull off the upset over Arkansas, 29-27. The reason it's an upset is because South Carolina, ever since Sellers transferred to Clemson, South Carolina has been struggling a little bit in this season and last season. Ever since Sellers left, they just haven't found a way to win as many football games as they would like to. But huge win against Arkansas. Not rarely is that called an upset, South Carolina against Arkansas. You know, South Carolina's been playing some great football, especially, I mean, last year, I think that they were very close to being in the college football playoff in real life. I mean, they were right there. You could make the argument that they should have been in there. But yeah, Miami, I guess, would make the argument first, and then South Carolina probably after that. But here we go. Louisville got beat, and Louisville, if you watched the end of the last episode, you know that Louisville was predicted to win the conference. They were predicted to win the ACC. But no. They go to Duke and lose 23-21, and they drop to number 14. So at this point in time, they would be out of the college football playoffs. There's still 4 weeks left. That's their second loss of the year, I believe, as well. But rough loss for the Louisville Cardinals. I honestly was hoping to play against them and crush them in the college football playoffs. We might not get to do that. So next up, the Florida Gators lose to Oklahoma in an SEC clash. So remember, Florida Gators were up there, high up. They were number 1, right? And then they played Auburn and beat Auburn. And then now after beating Auburn, they lose to Oklahoma. That's a big time loss. And yeah, they needed that one big time. They've had a great year. So now moving on to the updated top 25, you got Washington, number 1 team in the nation right now. Iowa number 2, Oregon number 3, and LSU finally number 4. We are in the top 5. I think we deserve to be the number 1 team because we have the best offense in college football. It is not even close. Next up, Pittsburgh, Illinois, Tennessee, Minnesota Golden Gophers are number 8. Remember, that's where Rec Gamer started his college football career as a Golden Gopher. They're 5-3, but somehow in the 8th spot. That's how many upsets there's been this year. Auburn number 9, UCF 10, Missouri, Kansas State, Clemson, Louisville, Texas, Iowa State, Florida, Alabama, Michigan, USC, Purdue, Arkansas, BYU, USF, and UAB. And that, I do want to say that Texas Tech as you can see, moved off of the top 25 a couple weeks ago, and they've been struggling. And here in a few minutes, we will take a look at their schedule and see what happened without Rhett Gamer. But clearly, the senior quarterback now has not had a great year, because that Texas Tech team has really went down. But they lost all their receivers, they lost their offensive line, they lost obviously the starting quarterback. But yeah, they lost a lot last year. Now, as far as conference standings go, the big thing is LSU is number 1. LSU, and I didn't know Missouri was number 2 in the conference right now. Okay, this is a massive game for the Southeastern Conference. Rhett Gamer, imagine first year in the SEC if he can lead the Tigers to a conference championship. That would be electric if we can do that. Florida dropped another game, so that's 2 games lost in the conference. Look at the SEC. This is insane. Look what's happened in the SEC this year. Look at all the 2-loss teams in the Southeastern Conference. And it's one of those conferences, usually when you lose one game, you're probably out of the conference championship. This is awesome. Wow, this is a fun conference to be in. Much different than the Big 12 in the last 2 years, right? Now an update on the Heisman watch. Know what you all are wondering? Where's Rhett? Yeah, we're 3. So we moved down after the last game. So in my opinion, Rhett Gamer played one of his best games at the quarterback position of his career, making good decisions, playing smart football, minus the first play of the game, the first interception. After that, we played great. We didn't have a big stat line, though. So 3 touchdowns total, an interception, 218 yards. That Tennessee defense was amazing, the best secondary we played against. Now, we're facing a very poor secondary today on paper for the Missouri Tigers, so their cornerbacks are not good, so we should be able to crush them. We'll see. Remember, I said that. But hey, look at Shelton Sampson Jr., number 1, everybody, having a historical year. If somehow Sellers moves ahead of him when stats are not even comparable, even Rhett Gamer's stats are not comparable. Nobody deserves it more than Shelton Sampson Jr. Like, he's been unreal. He is the reason this team is sitting 7-1 on the year and looking like we can win a national championship, because we are unreal. A quick college football playoff projection if the season ended today. The number 1 team, Iowa, would get the first round bye. 2 is LSU, predicted conference winner right now. Louisville is still predicted to win the ACC, everybody. Iowa predicted to win as well, the Big 12 there. And then you would have UCF at 12 against Washington, Tennessee against Illinois, Auburn against Oregon, Minnesota against Pittsburgh. Look at this. The Minnesota Golden Gophers are in the college football playoffs. If this works out, imagine how electric it would be. A quarterfinal matchup between Rhett Gamer and the Golden Gophers. Wouldn't that be amazing? That would be so cool for the storylines of this road to glory. Minnesota has a long way to go and a tough schedule to actually get there. So now I want to show you all Texas Tech's schedule and show you all what's happened without Rhett Gamer in the lineup. Okay, so as you can see, Texas Tech got off to a rough start. They took down North Texas, but then they lost to Kansas barely. They lost to Utah in overtime. Oh, no, they didn't. They lost in regulation. Then they lost to NC State barely. So close games, but couldn't pull out the win. And then they went on a win streak. Look at this. They took down Houston, Oklahoma, number 23 ranked BYU. It's looking like things were going good. And then they have a bye week. And after the bye week, they lose to number 12 Kansas State and number 10 UCF. Now, they are not getting crushed in games. Minus Kansas State, they beat them pretty good. But they're just not winning enough ball games. So, unfortunately, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, without Rhett Gamer, are not obviously the same team. But listen, even with Rhett this year, they may look like over 86 overall. They've got no offensive line. They've got no receivers, minus like 1 or maybe 1 or 2. No receiver over 88 speed. It would be hard to win even with Rhett Gamer there. And maybe I'm giving Rhett too much credit, right? But no, he had a great career at Texas Tech. Led him to back-to-back national championships. You can't deny the results. Yeah, he threw a lot of interceptions, but he's a big reason. I would say the main reason we won ball games. So now, on to the weekly agenda here. We have 6 energy points to spend. I'm going to do 1 on training, and that way we get 4 skill points now. And then I'm going to focus on health and then leadership. and then 2 on Brand. Look how many followers. 3.55 million. Rhett Gamer is more famous than Ryan Gamer across all the different sports. Right, his brother Ryan plays 45 different sports. I don't think he's played 45, but he's played a lot of different sports in career modes, and Rhett's more famous now. Oh my. But it is time. Southeastern Conference matchup. Number 4 LSU Tigers going into Missouri to face off against the number 11 team in the nation, the Missouri Tigers, and they are number 2 in the Southeastern Conference. You take a look at these two teams by the numbers. 90 overall here at LSU, 90 offense, 91 defense. On the other side, 85 overall, 85 offense, 85 defense. Don't let that number fool you, because they are not actually that good. Don't let it fool you in the sense they shouldn't be 85. The reason they're 85 because their starters are pretty good, but I mean, they have good depth, but their starters are not very good is what I meant to say. They have no speed at receiver. They have no speed at cornerback. They have no speed on their team. Their defensive ends are not good. This should not be a close battle based on the depth chart review. Remember, I said that. Now, it's saying our difference makers actually are right in today. So we need Ethan to have a big game out there. I think the difference maker is Sampson Jr., everybody. But it is time. Number 1, LSU in the SEC. Number 2, Missouri in the SEC. A huge battle for the conference championship. Could be a conference championship preview, really. Well, let's make sure the uniforms don't clash here. Mizzou is going black and gold. So we're going to go, since they have gold pants, let's go white pants then to change it up, and then purple jersey just to change it up a bit. Make sure the playbook is set here. Playbook is set, and it is time. If our coach calls the same plays he did last game, incredible play calling, we crush Mizzou. This game should not be close, everybody. Let's have a big-time game. Drop your one times. Let's win this ball game.
Welcome to a great scene here. Excitement and energy flowing in the stadium as we get ready for this week's Game of the Week. And we can only hope that it matches the hype. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun. We'll see a team that's had a chance to rest from a bye week. LSU Tigers taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Missouri Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going.
I'm ready. I'm feeling good, and I forgot we came off a bye week last week. That's right. We had the big win against Tennessee, a huge win. Our team played great against a great defense, and here we are. We should win this game. Now, Mizzou's a tough place to play, and they have home field advantage, so it's not going to be an easy game. It should be, but I don't think it is because it's away, right? But we'll see. And, oh no. Their offense is going to be carried by home field advantage today, right? Because we don't have a good secondary anyways.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going.
Let's run it. That's wide open.
Tough environment for visitors.
Wide open.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That run moves the ball.
Good audible there. Let's, run it again. Establish the run. Trust the coach today.
You see that from the running game.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's tackled right.
I would probably run this again, coach. We're on the same page.
Yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more
just
yards.
Beautiful.
Like
Play calling to start the game is what we need to do. Run the ball, play smart football.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man.
That's holding, right?
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
I saw it. Yeah, I saw him. You hold up your hand right away, you're usually guilty. Right? Like, when you see an offensive lineman, like, after they block, like, waving their hands, like, you already know, yeah, you held. You can't really argue a holding, right? I mean, you can try. Fans try to, but your hands get outside, you could call a holding every time. I know they miss some and they don't call it sometimes, but hands get outside, by definition, it's a hold. So
handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now
I like the play call, but this is going to be a tough play to get.
Quarterback and try to build on the lead.
That's perfect. What a block by the tight end, too.
Inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
A read option here. We ran a lot of these last game.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole
perfect.
To convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a
I saw the defensive end come in, but I saw that the run was still wide open. That's why I didn't keep it. And Sampson, let's get him involved early.
Nope. From the shotgun.
Sampson's not open.
He's going to take off. Got space, looking to score. And they stop him just short.
How was that short?
Set up with a first and
I throwing the challenge flag. We can't challenge. The replay officials control reviews in this situation? Wait, why? It's not a score. No, they don't. Now, you all were nervous, right? As you should be, because Rhett fumbles that a lot. Oh, knees down. It's not a touchdown. It's just barely short on like the inch-yard line. That stinks. But this is going to be a great screenshot opportunity, and what a play from Rocket Rhett. But that shows how important it is to be patient in the pocket, stay in the pocket, wait till the running lane opens up, then go. What I've been doing a lot this season and last season, well, this entire road to glory, is dropping back too much. Drop back the way the play wants you to. Stay in the pocket, read the pocket, and then go. It's something that I've worked on. I've had to watch my own film. You know, you all from the comments have helped me with that as well. It's just something that's really been messing up and leading to so many interceptions. Now, we gotta run this, right?
That's a big gain for this offense.
And the crowd really making some noise now.
We don't have a run?
Out this defense to get this stop.
I'm not running an RPO. Okay.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
That works, Rhett. Rocket Rhett. I told you all we're better. Like,
score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah,
sorry to Mizzou fans out there. One of my good buddies, Shadow, if Shadow's out there right now, sorry to call out your Mizzou Tigers.
By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
No disrespect to Mizzou fans, this LSU roster is just better. Like, I'm just saying it like it is. From an objective standpoint. I'm not saying we're going to automatically win, but we should. Oh, no. We're going to lose by 40 now. We're going to lose by 40 now. It's too late.
They were able to punch it in the end zone.
7-7. Our defense somehow is getting stops.
To see if the defense can make adjustments.
So it turns out, so I talked to Jerry after the last game. So Jerry is the quarterback coach, of course. And Jerry has been taking a bigger role on defense. And clearly, no, I asked Jerry specifically, did you watch Tennessee's practices? And he just kind of laughed. And I don't know what he meant by that, to be honest.
Sticking with the running game.
I don't know if the laugh meant, yeah, of course, or the laugh meant, no, I would never. So you never know with Jerry. So didn't get a long talk with him. Just saw him in the tunnel before the game and was able to have a quick talk.
Are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's a solid
PA, I love it. We've been running a lot. Sampson for a touchdown? Yes.
Quarterback adjusting.
Rhett Gamer has Road Dog. He can still audible.
Looking to pass this time.
Good luck. Good luck, Mizzou. 88 speed is not going to cut a press coverage against the best receiver in college football. You don't press when you have 88 speed cornerbacks with 88 acceleration.
Downfield, we can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football,
a mistake that is made too much in this video game, in my opinion. I feel like the AI needs to do a better job of knowing the roster. I feel like the AI does not consider speed enough when they press. Like, you don't have to be super fast if you have good man and zone coverage if you're backed off a little bit. But as soon as you press a receiver like Sampson, Like, there's just no way you can guard him with that speed differential. There's just no way. And I feel like that's something the next game they need to really improve the AI's ability to determine the speed of their defenders compared to who they're guarding, right? It's so important. Like, when they know that there's a disadvantage in speed, they need to back up their players almost every single time. Play over top. And it's what I do, right? It's what I do when you have low speed for cornerbacks, but the AI doesn't do it enough.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop?
That's all day, every day.
He's looking to scramble.
We had that spin perk, right? I was going to try it out.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
It's from, we got the spin improvement from that deal, that name, image, likeness deal, right?
On 1st and 10, they'll look to
Durham, that's a touchdown. Get in there, Durham. Way to fight.
He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. We had a short field.
Is that a Heisman pose? Is that a Heisman for Sampson? Acknowledging, or is Durham saying he deserves it over Sampson? Imagine saying that. That's kind of disrespectful for your teammate, unless he's doing that for Sampson. Durham's like, yeah, but if you would have thrown the ball to me 300 times, I would have won Heisman, right? This is how this game should have went. 21-17. Like, when I saw their rank and I saw the Southeastern Conference, I'm like, how in the world? What's going on in the SEC this year? Wild things are going on in the SEC. Really, jet pass is not going to work, Coach. But I trust Coach fully. After last game, he earned my respect.
To get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Okay, with Durham over there, I get it. But I feel like Mizzou should definitely be ready for that play.
See an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like.
Oh, the ball comes loose. It's a turnover.
So, in practice this week, it was my understanding that Rhett had told the offensive coordinator after last week, Rhett took a big-time shot on a speed option. We're talking about one of the biggest hits he's taken in his career. Rhett asked the coach to remove those plays from the playbook, but clearly the coach decided not to. I hit the pitch button. You know, it looks like I ran right into him, holding the football like a loaf of bread, like I'm trying not to squash the loaf of bread. But yeah. Okay, let's hope Fumbleitis isn't back. Jerry, that's when Rhett looks over the sideline to make sure Jerry's like getting, Jerry likes to eat on the sidelines. Like, Jerry loves food, right? So Rhett looks over to make sure Jerry's eating nachos or something, a pretzel. I don't know. We'll see. H shallow cross, 21-14.
It's a first down play.
Sampson Jr. might be open for a touchdown.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's hit as he throws it. That's incomplete.
Rhett, who were you throwing that to?
Down pass attempt. He put heavy pressure.
Okay.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively.
Focus up. I called out Mizzou too much today. They're mad.
Defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a run.
As they should be.
That's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, no. Stay humble, right? Staying humble is so key. You're supposed to say something before the game like, hey, Mizzou has a lot of talent across the board. I really respect their team. And, yeah, that's perfect. That is a perfect throw. What a route from Sammy. That shows they have no speed. I mean, because Sammy's not fast. No offense, Sammy. He's just not known for his speed.
So it's 2nd and 3.
Okay, Sampson might be open here.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
I like that sprint play because it automatically gets out of the pocket early for you, and you just can focus on the receivers. You don't have to worry about a thing. Well,
Put it right on the money to pick
maybe
up that
you should
first
worry
down.
a
I
little.
think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more.
That's what I'm talking about.
So you had
That's the backup tight end.
That was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
You know, those of you that watch this entire series, there seems to be in Road to Glory like coaches that just call better plays. Minnesota Golden Gophers, the coach called the worst plays in the history of this Road to Glory. Texas Tech, better plays, but the same plays over and over again. Here at LSU, I mean the best play calling ever.
Tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Runs through the defender.
Like the best. And it's not even close. They call better plays than I do in the Dynasty.
Red zone, the kind of play that decides football games.
Rocket Red!
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a...
The Louisiana Lightning was not enough.
These are the type of
Couldn't get
plays
into
that are
the end
backbreakers
zone.
for a defense. They thought they had him tied up.
Coach,
They
I
thought they were
trust
gonna be
you.
able to
I
get him to the
trust you,
ground on the
Coach.
pass
Coach
rush,
says give it
but
to the
they
running
weren't able
back.
to do so. So he
I
gets
want a
away,
QB
picks up
draw,
big
though,
first
Coach,
down.
but
Now
I
this
trust
sets up a
Coach.
First and goal inside the 10.
Try to muscle toward the end
Okay,
zone.
that's the last time. No, we still trust Coach, but I didn't like that run call. I like a run there, but not that run.
Lead before the break. Coming up, second down and goal. Quarterback drops back. We'll get a test
That's
the
easy.
secondary.
All day, every day. What a route. Is he going to do the Heisman again? No.
Man, I love running backs.
gonna
that
dance
can
a little
hurt you
bit.
on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
Rhett Gamer 4.0 is back. A rough start to get used to his new team. Rough start. What did he throw for over almost 4,000 yards? Rough start. 42 touchdowns, 13 interceptions in the first 6 games. Rough start. Yeah, right. It was a good start, but it could have been better, right? We made a lot of mistakes that we shouldn't have made. We're getting in sequence here. Our offensive line is amazing, taking advantage of I'm not going to say a poor defensive line. Let's be nice. A defensive line on Mizzou that's just not as strong as this offensive line. That's the way to say it respectfully.
Okay, so here comes the LSU.
It's not fair to call them a
offense
poor
back on the field. They scored a
defensive
touchdown
line.
in
They're
their
not that
last
bad.
possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time.
Touchdown.
He's going to float this one
That's
to
a
the
great
right
route,
side.
great read. Rhett.
This is dropped. Would
That's
have
what
been
that's
a
what I
huge
get
gain,
for
but he
for
could not
almost calling
play.
Mizzou's defensive line
Offense
poor.
up for a second down play
Poor
off the
defensive
incompletion.
line. We played a lot of poor defensive
There's
lines
the
in the
snap.
Big
They'll set
12.
up to throw.
It's not fair to LSU.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Ball carrier in space
I mean,
now.
Mizzou. Sorry.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback.
Wait.
But, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
I'll see you at the second half. I am the worst time management player in college football history.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
I've got nothing. I hope you all missed that part, you know? If you all are just tuning, if you all, watch the last couple minutes and we're looking away and come back like you're wondering what happened. Well, let's just say a perfect first half, and it really was. No more in the second half talking about our opponent. We can say good things. Missouri, you're number 2 in the SEC. You deserve to be the number 2 team in the SEC. You deserve to be the number 11 team. And you deserve it all. I definitely forgot to watch the clock there. I tried to call timeout. It's too late. I blame our coach. I feel like the coach should call timeouts in Road to Glory. The coach calls
And
the
here comes
plays.
that LSU offense back onto the field.
They won't call a timeout?
QB decides to keep it here.
Wait, I did?
And the run moves the ball up to
Yeah,
the 33.
I definitely tried to keep that. Yeah, I was trying to keep that.
Maybe take this downfield for
And you
big
can't
yards.
prove me otherwise.
Very fortunate to
I know I
keep them
look
to a shorter
shocked,
gain.
and I'm still a little bit shocked of how
One down
Rhett
to the
kept that
backfield,
ball,
won't get the
but
football. And they'll bring him down after just a short
read.
pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability
I did
play
try to
wide,
keep that one.
but still be solid at the line
that
of
was
scrimmage
risky.
and not give up
I
big
know it
run
was
plays.
risky. I did try to keep that one.
Brought down
I
to the
I
47.
promise. I'm not just saying that because
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10
it
now.
was good. I really did. I held down the A button. Now, the previous play, did I hold down the A button? I don't remember.
Hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with the
28-14. Hey, this Mizzou team is playing tough,
I
though.
think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has a
That's on
great
me. You
instincts.
can't do that on the
time
screen.
defensive
Gotta be
line
quick.
ate up all the linemen, freed up
This
the
is coach's
linebacker
way
to
of
get
just
into the
saying, don't
backfield,
throw a
and the
pick,
result
Rhett.
is a tackle for a
Okay,
loss for the
coach.
backer.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw.
Yeah, it wasn't open anyways. Number 23 would have crushed the receiver,
I
so
like the call here, 3rd down and long.
I trust our coach fully now. He has my full trust. Like, will I change the plays? Very rarely. He's coaching a fantastic game these past 2 games. His variety is good. He's setting up things. Like, that's what I kept not calling his plays and changing them. He's setting up things, right? It's all part of his plan, and it's a really good plan too. The RPO pass was open. I missed it.
In the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give
That's
it
on
at
me.
the right time or you pull it out and make the throw.
28-21 too, I want to point out. LSU's
LSU's
great. I mean, LSU is great. Missouri's great, everybody.
Jukes, you get
One of the
free.
best teams in the nation this year. It's
They
true.
bring
They're
him
top
down, but
12.
That's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
They've earned my full respect. I'm going to stop doing depth chart previews before games.
They'll try the ground game here
I
with
thought I
running back.
passed that.
When they tried
I
the
hit
middle,
A.
they
I guess I hit it
stopped
too
for no
late.
gain. 2nd down play coming up.
Us. Are you pressing Sampson on the outside?
Receivers now getting some new assignments
Okay.
before the snap.
You do that. Okay, he can't hear me. The one on the inside.
2nd down, looking to throw it.
Wait, he actually
Looking for the wide out.
he did good press coverage on Sampson. That's 88 speed, I believe.
Of the receiver.
Huh.
You know, I like the
Oh, no,
quarterback's
that could be their
patience
other
here, and
cornerback.
instead
They
of
do have a
trying to
cornerback in the
force
90s,
issue
I
and
think.
Squeeze the ball into coverage. He just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Caught on the outside.
4th and
It's
inches.
Sampson.
Good throw, Rhett.
Defense is
Threw it where
all
it
around
couldn't
the
be
country
picked
trying
off,
to
but
do a better
inches.
job of
Go
keeping
for
an
it,
eye
coach,
on
right?
these
On the
little guys.
49-yard line, you have to go for that. You have to go for that. Well, he trusted our defense, and our defense has been playing great. We got a ball game, everybody. 28-21. This is not going to be easy. 11 minutes left. 4th quarter. This is it. I trust Sampson fully there.
Brings up 2nd down.
We play a lot better when I just don't force it to Sampson, right?
Here's the snap, looking to throw.
That's wide open all day.
Complete to the running back.
Let's
Breaks
go.
the tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
3rd and 1, halfback dive. We'll
Another
see.
nice pickup through the air.
I like
I
it.
thought they might be really just
Got to get to the
run
second
the
level.
football here with the lead. But
68.
instead, they're
What a
looking to
block.
throw the football. Different
And
routes,
55.
quarterbacks in
And
rhythm.
71. All of
It's
them.
almost an extension of their passing game.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands
Great
it
read.
off.
I'm getting better at the read option. I'm starting to like them. Will I add any to my Dynasty playbook for Kentucky? No, never.
He hands it off from the gun. Looks like LSU has the 1st down.
But do I respect the RPOs in this LSU playbook? Yeah.
Game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call and just keep working that
Bubble
clock.
screen was open, but so was the run. What do you do when they're both open? Well, you do that. I thought the run was more open. I know it's the backup, but what a run.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised.
Another RPO, Coach. Are you okay?
Not to see this defense dial up
Coach
some
said, what was
pressure.
that,
Just sitting
Rhett?
back
You
in
love
the base,
RPOs?
making
Yeah,
it
Coach.
relatively easy for the offense to pick up the
I
first
do.
down on the ground.
What can I say? I'm an RPO main now.
Still no answer for this offense.
Rhett Gamer 4.0, everybody. What a read. Cheers. Get your coffee.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to...
Now, I want you all to know, I am not purposely trying to not throw it to Sampson. I don't want anybody to think that I'm trying to win Heisman by not throwing it to Sampson. Sampson has not been open. I'm throwing it to what's open. I'm running RPOs. If Sampson opened, I'm going to throw it to him. I want Sampson to win Heisman. He deserves it over everybody. In my opinion, even if we throw for 20 more touchdowns this year for Rhett Gamer, Shelton Sampson Jr. deserves it. I mean, he's earned it. Now, if we win it, I will happily take it. But I'm not going to forcibly not throw it to Sampson. I'm just trying not to throw it to him every time. I'm throwing it to the open receiver, and we're playing much better, right? We're not throwing it to the other team. So, yeah, 4 touchdowns, one of our best games so far, just playing smart football. A lot of credit goes to our coach. Our coach is doing a good job of calling RPOs, and I'm doing a good job reading them. And, yeah, I like it. Pass is not open there. Run is, though. Our execution of the RPO offense for our offensive line is insane.
Good call here by the offense.
Why run anything else? I agree with our coach.
Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting
So I
back in their
thought I
base,
beamed that pass,
might be a
but
little bit more of an aggressive
clearly that was
mindset,
not a
trying to
beam.
blitz
So
loose.
clearly I'm
Create
missing
some
something.
plays to get the football back.
Second down after that run on the previous
Coach
play.
has tried this play all day. It hasn't worked yet, but it does there. What a juke.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that
Our
pass.
coach is like, oh, you keep talking about RPOs. Here you go. It's wide open. Durham is so good. Our offensive line is so good. I told you all the difference between this really good Tigers defensive line. I know, but our offensive line is just so good.
Get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Good read by Durham there. I didn't think the quarterback keeper was open or the run really, but I didn't think either run was open.
In the fourth quarter, it's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive
That's just
plays,
perfection.
good job of eating as much
Have
clock
I
as they
actually
can
learned
here
how
in this
to
drive in the fourth quarter.
run an RPO offense? Have I actually learned it? Or is that just because
LSU getting set with
we're
a
playing
first
this
and 10 coming up.
high-level Tigers defense? I just want to point out, but they do have some weaknesses out there. Is it because of their weaknesses, or is it because of I'm running it good?
Mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The pass rush closing in.
Good job.
Short throw complete to the tight end.
There's a huge difference, though. You watch the last game if you missed it.
Important third down play coming up after that.
I trust our
completion.
coach fully. I've said that all year. We have to trust him.
They'll use that running game trying to bleed
Durham
the
had the
clock here.
first down.
They make the stop
Go for it,
just
coach.
short of the mark where it's gonna
36-yard
fourth
line.
down
He's going to
and
try to kick the field goal, maybe. Why would you not go for this? You're kidding. He didn't. Well, our defense got the stop, but I just don't understand why you wouldn't go for that.
And the
Oh,
long
wait.
drive
You wonder if he did a
continues.
fake
The
field
offense
goal.
just grinding away here.
Yeah, we might have actually just went for it, or a wildcat formation.
There's the handoff.
We won't know, right? It doesn't show once it changes like that.
For the defensive coordinator this week,
I don't like this run play. It hasn't worked yet, but I'm not audibling.
Running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Well, it finally worked. I feel like Durham should not have cut that out. The offensive line was right there.
So now it's third and short from the plus 25.
All right.
They're in field goal range.
Oh,
Let's see what the
2-minute
call
warning.
is.
Okay,
They're thinking
if we
about
get this
touchdown
first down,
plays.
game's over.
And that's the 2-minute warning.
And
This
we're looking at
offense tries to
Sampson.
Work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory.
That's holding. Are you
Takes
kidding
off
me?
now with the
Number
scramble.
55.
Slides down. Will
No,
avoid
68. Huh. Well, they could have called it on 2 players, I believe, there.
Holding penalties.
All right, our
can
coach
be
is like,
the
let's just run
ultimate
it.
Drive killer. We'll see if it
That's
stalls this
fine.
one. 12th play of this marathon march, but it's third down and long.
Coach, have you all ever thought that Coach would earn the full respect to where I would not even change on a 4th and 14 run up the middle, a 3rd and 14? Like, what is happening? I've changed.
The defense stops him short of the
I'm a changed quarterback. What can I say? The coach here at LSU has changed me. Never thought that was possible. But this coach has had a big impact on me, your host of the show, Ryan, and also on the virtual athlete Rhett Gamer. He's had a big impact on both of us. And yeah, 69% completion, 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. That's a great game, and just a great game at the quarterback position. And Mizzou scored, but that's game, everybody. We could just nail it. 38-28. Mizzou fought. That was a good game. Mizzou scored 28, and they have talent. They have talent. That's all I'm going to say. But you know, you're like, we know, Ryan. We know. You said it 99 times in the first half how much better you were.
Well, the coach is
hey, good game. Let's go LSU.
An offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You all realize no interceptions. That might be Rhett Gamer's best game at the quarterback position. Rhett Gamer 4.0 Senior Edition. 38-28 victory, moving to 8-1, 4-1 in the conference. Mizzou is going to drop in the conference. We'll see where they are. They're probably still going to be 2 because I don't think there's another one-loss team there. But LSU, we scored 21 points in the first, 7 in the second, 0 in the third, but 10 in the fourth. Our defense has been playing great. Like, what a turnaround. It has to be, our defensive line and linebackers are really good. It has to be them carrying our defense. Pass rush and just put pressure on the quarterback, right? But 485 total offense to their 367. We ran for 259 yards. RPOs, they do work. Believe it or not. You heard me say it today. How many episodes are we in? 51, 52? Is this 52 or 51? It's 52. This is episode 52. I've hated the RPO for 51 episodes, 50 episodes, and I'm finally starting to enjoy it. Believe it or not, when you have the right team, the right personnel to run it, you make right decisions, good things happen. I'm not going to say I love the RPO, but I'm starting to really respect the RPO offense. 27 possession time versus 16. We dominated against a weaker Mizzou Tigers defense. They did not have speed. They did not have any impact players really besides one, and it showed. It showed the difference, right? And Rhett Gamer had one of the best games, if not the best game at the quarterback position of his career. 209 rating, 16 for 23, 226 yards, 4 touchdowns. Believe it or not, 0 interceptions. We did it. 0 in a Southeastern Conference game. We've made it. Rhett, just go ahead and retire. Yeah, Rhett would not like to go ahead and announce he's entering the NFL draft. Final game in the SEC. Wow. I can't believe it. You all are probably just as shocked as I am, and I forgot that we ran beautifully. And our offensive line dominated. Like, you have to give so much credit to our offensive line. They were amazing. I did not know we ran for 100 yards, so I knew we ran for a lot. We had over 200 yards passing and 100 yards rushing on 11 carries, averaged 9 yards a carry with 1 touchdown. We did have that fumble. That was unfortunate. But look at our running back, 28 for 127. You all are like, Ryan, thanks for finally running the football to your superstar running back. Yeah, that's fair. Run the ball. Somebody said in a comment this season, they said, what happened to the running game? It was something like that. I don't remember what they said. They said, what happened to running the ball? It's a good question. Now, poor Samson. Poor Sampson, 2 for 80 yards. That's pretty good and a touchdown. That's pretty good for most receivers. For Sampson, he considers if he gets less than 200 yards and 14 receptions, it's a poor game. But, I mean, I don't know how, but that Missouri Tigers defense was better than I expected in coverage. They should not have been, but we should not have been last game against Tennessee. They should have thrown for 5,000 yards against our defense. How many sacks did our team have? That is a great game. 4 sacks. Are you kidding me? That's what I'm talking about, team. Way to put the pressure on them. And an interception from the middle linebacker as well, Danny Henry. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to pause the video, take a couple screenshots, and we'll take a look at the road ahead. What an incredible game. I mean, this team is amazing. We chose the right team. We chose the right offense. We chose the right head coach, offensive coordinator. And wait, our head coach wanted 5 touchdowns. We got it, right? Didn't he say 5 touchdowns and 60% conversion rate? He's had that go like all year. Did we do it? I feel like we had to have. You didn't complete the challenge. What? Oh, is it because 3rd down percent? I don't know. We did run a lot in 3rd down. I feel like we did pretty good. Over 60%. I don't know. We had 5 touchdowns. Or did he want 5 passing or 5 rushing? Like not 5 total? That might have been what it was. Are you kidding me? We have a tough offensive coordinator. I mean, he calls a good game. Our head coach calls a good game. I don't know which one calls the plays. I would assume the offensive coordinator here for LSU, but I don't know. Let's move on to the next week and see what happens. What a game, though. This team is amazing. I like, this is so fun. What a year. I'm so glad we went to the SEC. We've had close games. We've had the regular season has been exciting. In the Big 12 there for the Red Raiders, the regular season felt like preseason. Somebody said in a recent comment on the series, it's like, this kind of seems like preseason until the playoffs. And well, it was kind of like that. What is this? Our coach, Terrence Hightop. Hey, there's a bug going. Oh no. That's not good. Don't tell me that. What is happening? Oh no, you're kidding me. No. That is the worst storyline ever. Halfback and wide receiver have minus 10 stamina due to sickness. Durham and the wide receiver. Oh. No energy cost. What did we get? +2 energy up front and +25 followers. That seems pointless. Really? A mattress company? Okay. We'll just take 1 photo for the ad. You don't have to do anything. Oh, I'm in. Wait. That's like the easiest advertisement ever. No energy cost. You don't have to do anything. And you just take 1 photo. Okay. Wow. Nice to be here in Louisiana. You know, you just make 1 post, you get paid. It never said we got paid. I just assume we get paid. There's no earnings really in this game, but now we have more energy to spend, and we should be able to crush Mississippi State. What are they, 81 overall? I mean, in LSU, it's a rivalry game. You never know. I'm not going to say a word. In the next episode, I'm not going to say a word about Mississippi State besides their overall and what it shows them. I'm not going to do a depth chart review. We're just going to go out there and play football. And that way, yeah, that's what we're going to do. And do you all see something at the top left of the screen right now? We'll take a look at the top stories in full next week. But number 2 right now in the nation. Number 2 team in the nation. I wonder if we're second to Washington or Auburn or Florida. We're about to find out next week, but what a game. What a week of episodes this week. I've been posting these episodes on Tuesday afternoons and Thursday afternoons. That's probably going to be how it continues. Wednesday afternoon is the Kentucky College Football 25 Dynasty Series. And then that's on Wednesday afternoons and Saturday mornings. So check out that series. We're in a great season. It's been a blast. We've had intense games, and make sure you watch the episodes in that series because it's been a blast. You want to see some great games in the Southeastern Conference. This year, the Southeastern Conference games have been close, they've been tough, they've been fun, and make sure you check it out because it's a blast. And there's also plenty of other sports game content here outside the college football content here on my YouTube channel. So check the channel page, scroll through, and you're likely to find another sports game series that you enjoy. I will see you on the next one. Drop a like before you go if you got some enjoyment. It really helps. Subscribe for more. And as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.